like to welcome everybody to this call. The Future is Now podcast, where I have with us incredible senior software engineer, Bamidele Tolubalope. So,
I don't do actually.
yeah, so I'm going to give him the honor to introduce himself. Tell us about you. Tell us about Tolubalope. What are the things that motivate and have shaped you to become the man that you are today?
Um, it's an honor to be here. Thank you for inviting me for this incredible talk. My name is Toluwap, and Dotman has been my person since a long time now. We've been together for since Buhari. So, and we've worked on multiple incredible projects together, and he's also a very incredible person, or a very should I say landmark person in my tech career. We've worked together when I was still a baby developer trying to understand products, and he has also helped me to shape the way I look at the digital space. So um thank you, Dotman, for being part of my journey.
So this is about you actually, not about me.
Yeah.
It's
So
about
I
you.
mean, this is a testimony of like our relationship over the years, and from there have been like developing and building myself. Trying to meet more people, network with more people. Back then you would think, okay, you can do it alone. You just go and read books and get certificate in college. But meeting a lot of people, kind of like open my eyes to this thing is not a
One man
a small
army.
one man army one army race. You have to like meet people, network, because it's a togetherness that helps you grow faster. So from there, we meeting people that also helps shape my career today. So that is just me in a nutshell.
Thank you very much. So just for people that are not aware, Tuluwap was very instrumental in our first early days of Fujita. I remember Tulu had to come from Lagos to Abuja to come and make sure that things are properly set up, planned, and we could achieve something. And yeah, happy to know that uh, things have grown since then, and excited for your growth. And from your experience, talk about your experience. Talk about let people know your experience from through the handler, through the Patricia to BBC and the rest. Talk about you.
I mean, we will not live here today, but I mean, although you can say it's a short journey at the same time. So I started at let me just start from when I joined Fujita. Then I left Lagos to Abuja to join Fujita to kind of like help them bootstrap the when they were transitioning from web to mobile application. I led the development of the mobile application, did some onboarding, bringing some strong engineers into the team. And over time, a few months, we were able to develop the application, push it to the market, and it is what is kind of like the first backbone of Fujita into the main light of tech startup. When you say we are tech startup, they say, where's your product? You show them your app. They say, okay, you people be tech bros. So kind of like then I joined Patricia after that, spent a few months, then joined Andela, kind of like they started working remotely with a company in the US, then from IZI in the US, one of the first influential marketing platform in the world. I joined them, and it was like they were almost 15 years, so 16 years there. So they've been around since the time of Facebook, um, doing influencer marketing, helping influencers to support products, to market products. And I joined them for a while to kind of like develop their application. That was my first experience in the international market, right from our village in Abuja, with with two G network.
You just call Abuja a village. Oh my god.
With our 2G network, but it kind of like also kind of it was a stepping stone or a stepping something for me into the international market, and from started taking into other opportunities, work with company in Canada, work with some the in the UK, remotely from Nigeria. Then before I finally now moving to the UK. So right now I'm working with BBC. So let me pride myself small. So
Say,
and that's been my job and all these, So it's not. Let me just say that way. I don't want to.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm really excited of your growth. I know when I saw how we started and where we are right now, it gives me that that moral ginger, that support to keep going. The sky is a starting point, and yeah, thank you for everything that you've done, for the good work, and for always being the light whenever there's always that dark moment, that development moment. So yeah, so going to the reason why we are here, we know AI everywhere you turn around to AI. It's moving very fast. Is the rate at which AI is, you don't know what is going to come out tomorrow, so you can't afford to slack. You can't afford to miss out. So we're going to talk about the biggest opportunity and impact for young Nigerians out there right now. So we're going to talk about, want us to, this is just to be vibe so that people that are watching this or watching this, can pick up something, can know that, okay, they are not left out. Because there is this popular, people believe that, AI is for public programmers. AI is for public, if you're not a developer, if you're not a tech bro, you can't make money in AI. Or you can't, you can only use the ChatGPT and co. So I want us to talk about it. What do you think about it? What have you seen? What has wowed you so far about AI?
For me now, AI is. I can say AI is like the. I can't hear anybody. Can you hear me? So for me, AI is like the tool now that is inevitable for every industry. Unlike any tool, any disruption, any digital innovation over the years, AI is the one that we've seen right now that has this rapid growth in the industry. So
Mad,
rapid.
mad.
It's like it's like if you give birth to a child 2 days ago, today the child is already adult, is already 30 years old. That is how AI. All this AI that we're talking about now, it's less than 2 3 years, and it's now already integral part of almost every industry, from tech to finance to everywhere you turn around now. AI, even the Google Meet we're doing right now, AI is everywhere, doing noise cancellation, doing video optimization. AI is kind of like everywhere. So it's a revolution or innovation that's it has come to stay.
Yeah, that's come to stay. You can't fight it. There's this popular saying when blockchain came or cryptocurrency came, they say you can take your country out of cryptocurrency, but you can't take cryptocurrency out of your country. Likewise, AI, you can't stop. Nobody can stop what is going on right now, and that is where I think it's becoming a very point of deep concern for people like us to look at how can we make it inclusive. How can we make it inclusive for everybody? How can we, extend that knowledge to people that are out there, people that have been, if you miss out on this digital marketing, if you miss out on, early stage of blockchain, you can't miss out on AI. And this does not really have to do with your age or anything. So I want you to talk about first. I want to ask, do you think Nigerians, with our level of intelligence, creativity, do you think we can also come up with something like ChatGPT?
Truly, we can actually do ChatGPT. Uh, Although it will take people with industrial experience, like people that have dedicated their decades decades of their life into understanding machine learning, data science, deep learning to kind of like be able to build this thing from scratch. But yes, we can do it. At scale, we might be short of experts. Like we might have like little people that can do it. Or like if you want to build a website, you'll see dozens of millions of developers that can do that. But when we come to like building this tool like ChatGPT from scratch, we might have them, but just few, like just few. So yeah, theoretically we can do it.
Yeah, I believe we can too. I just believe that we need the right resources. I was watching Tony Nimelu speak in Dubai recently, and he said that before we can thrive, Africa can thrive in AI, we need to provide basic infrastructure like electricity, internet, fast internet, and so. So I think if we remove that factor, Nigerians have, with the industry experts, with what I've seen so far for Nigerians, I think we have the knowledge, or there's also the support that is also there. That the gap has to be bridged. Yeah. So moving on to my next question is, how do you think? What are the skills that you think people should, embrace in AI? There's this popular notion that AI is going to take away people's job. Some people believe somebody using AI will take your job. Some people believe that AI can do some type of job. So what are the skills that you think people that are looking at this video right now, that are watching this video, should embrace?
So if you're talking about pursuing the AI revolution and you want to like upskill to kind of like match up with the current AI trend in order for probably to avoid AI impact or to be able to come up to speed and take advantage of AI opportunity. Um, I would not recommend. I won't say, but I would not recommend like because I want to like mash up with AI right now. I have to go and learn Python. I have to go and learn data science because if you're an adult, it's not possible. If you have like different commitments and dedication and different career paths. For you to go and learn the fundamental skills of website development, programming, data science, it's not visible. But AI right now is a tool that is providing us with a lot of opportunities, and a lot of tools are coming out every day. ChatGPT is there. All these Google just released some tools like VOTP that everybody is using to create meme and short video content right now. So and all these tools have like short learning curve that you can just prompt and use it to come up with something. So if AI is kind of like your interest, my recommendation is like look at the tools out there, ChatGPT, different things. Look at the tools out there. Look at how fast all these tools can help augment your career first. If you're a programmer, ChatGPT can write code right now. If you are a content writer, ChatGPT can write content. All these tools can write lyrics for music. They can write even preaching for pastors. They can write different things. They can write marketing materials. They can write lectures. They can create curriculum for schools. So look at how all these tools out there first can augment your current career, augment your skills. If they can't, then leverage on see how you can use them to kind of like create a new career path. So if like MEM now is now your interest now, VOTD can support you in that career path. You can start creating memes, creating short video content. You can start posting them on YouTube, and if you're a content creator, you can leverage all these tools right now. So uh, seeing how all these AI tools can help augment your current career, I think is the most important thing. Learning anything from scratch to kind of like match up with AI, I don't think will be advisable for, except you are a young person just coming up into the industry, like an entry person, you want to learn. Yes, you can still learn Python in 6 months. You can still learn all these hard skills in few months. But if you are like an elderly person, see how you can use all these tools in your current career, and then
Yeah. On
you
point.
know.
On point. So before we talk about the digital divide, I want you to tell me your go-to tools that you're currently using right now. What are the tools that are your favorite tools on top of your AI lists? Which is that tool that you always run to?
I only, I'm using ChatGPT.
Everybody.
Um, everybody, yeah. For me, I think ChatGPT is enough for now. I'm not. It's because like if I'm programming, if I need a small, if I'm like want to ask small questions, I can quickly use ChatGPT. If Claude is there, you can use as well. There are tons of people, like people having like 1 million tools that they are using, but it just depends on your expertise and how you can use them. So for me, ChatGPT kind of like solves major part of my problem.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Everybody, I think there's nothing you want to find right now that can use ChatGPT. And one of my favorites currently is Meta, the one on WhatsApp, the Meta
Yeah.
2. Yeah, so I think it's kind of accessible. I like the accessibility that it gives to the users. Then also, I would like to ask the editor divide. You know, I've seen Nigerians talking for Nigerians now. I've seen Nigerians that some Nigerians like to be pushed. Some Nigerians like to be like, oh, this thing is too tedious. So there are some people that have already mentally locked their mind to be left behind. So, but I want you to, from your technical experience and from your product experience, I want you to give us who do you think are those that will benefit the most and those that will probably lack the left behind the most.
In AI revolution, I think it's going to be inevitable. Like you said, if it doesn't, if you if you run away from it right now, you still, it's like you are running towards it. You are not just learning it. You are not just catching up, but it's inevitable that AI is going to catch up with everybody. So if you have if you are an employee in a company and your boss comes in tomorrow and say, "See this robot is going to replace you." What do you want to do?
That the option.
You get, so it's going to like these are people. The AI revolution in organization right now is a bottom up approach, like it's transforming industry or businesses from the bottom. So if you're an entry developer or you have an entry role in an organization, AI can quickly replace you. So if you don't want to be left behind, if you don't want to be replaced quickly, you can, you know, skill up, add more skills, learn what this AI can do for you to kind of like step up the ladder. Yeah. So people in organization that are at the bottom first will be affected by AI when we are talking of the bottom up approach. If we are talking of the top down approach, in an organization as well, it's still going to affect businesses that are not adopting AI into their workflow. So take for instance now you are let's say you are running a supermarket and I come there and there are a lot of people trying to buy. I mean, a lot of people are, patronizing you and we are on queue. We are spending hours on queue trying to pay for what we buy. And there's another shop beside you that has AI integrated with self-checkout. And if you just go there, you just scan what you buy and just move away. You get, before you know it, people will move to that shop and go and start buying because now it has improved their user experience. You get now. So from the top to the bottom now, I mean, the top down approach now is going to affect businesses as well that are not adopting AI. But inevitably, individually, everybody's still going to jam this AI. If you are running away from it now, it will come to you because you buy new phone in the next 2 years and your phone is coming with AI integrated. You buy new TV, smart TVs, you buy computers, you buy gadgets that will come inevitably with AI. So when you have your new iPhone 17 or iPhone 19 and it's not doing AI, you want to do it the way you learn it at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the revolution is kind of like when we look at it at different spectrum, it has different way of affecting organizations, businesses, individuals. So, but we just have to like dissect it and see how it's going to affect. So, you don't have to run away from it. You just adopt it, see how it can help you individually or with your business.
Yeah, thank you very much. So for people that are watching us right now, people that are calling on the call, please, if you have any questions that you want to ask, you can drop it in the chat so that I can attend to them as we round up. So yeah, so talking about, you mentioned top to bottom, it rings bell. Every Nigerian understand top to bottom, top to bottom. Yeah, so the from the number one person in the country to the farmer, nobody's missing out. Nobody's going to be missed out on AI revolution. You know, we've seen presidential speech written by AI. You know, we've seen a lot of them, and currently we're working on an AI solution for farmers. So nobody is going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
this is too technical for me. But no, everybody is inclusive, and that is the beauty of AI. So I would like to ask, as we round up, what are the AI startup? Which AI startups are you finding interesting, and what can we learn from them? And just give me what AI startup that you think that these guys are mad, and what they're doing is crazy.
Is it globally or in Nigerian sense?
Everywhere, both in Nigeria, global, anyone that you see that I like what they're doing, and kudos, thumbs up to them.
Yeah, there's a lot there. We have the foreigners, the open AI people that are like, you know, bringing up new innovation. My like my anticipation right now, my expectation is, or the one I'm looking forward to is the Google AI tools. They just brought in View 3 and it's just the tip of the iceberg. I can't imagine what they'll bring up in the next 2, 3 months or 6 months down the line. These two now can do short videos. In the next 6 months, they'll be able to do half an hour video, a full hour video. You can't imagine when you sit in front of your smart TV and just tell me, just create a movie for me like Merlin, and it has this, and the movie will just be created in real time. Only you'll be able to watch it. Like, all these tools can create movies for you in real time. You can listen to music that are created in real time. You can tell ChatGPT your problem. I'm anxious of exam I want to write tomorrow, and to just bring on pastor that does not exist anywhere to preach to you. These tools can, it's amazing what they would be able to do in the next 6 to 1 year down the line.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. So I think we have a question, and yeah. So the person is saying, with more AI content that will be circulating, how can we identify originality, and what can people do to protect their data, their own identity with the current AI wave?
Companies right now as well is a good question. Companies right now are trying to are putting up efforts to fight AI content, or to be able to identify AI content that we have out there. There is this new tool by Google or Microsoft that has this overlay over heavy AI generated content that when you scan or when you look at, you can easily see that, okay, this one is AI generated, that one is not AI generated, or this one is a real content. About what we can do about it, I don't think we can do anything about it. If AI, if we give AI opportunity to enter this Google Meet,
It's gone.
everything. So there's nothing. I don't think we have anything to do about it. It's just like left for the government at the top to kind of do their best to protect. I don't think they can protect us, because if DeepSeek came, if DeepSeek scrape your data, there's no way your government can sue China. China will not answer them. So it's just a matter of, I mean, it's a fight that we've already lost in terms of data security.
Yeah, yeah. So I agree with that. That a lot of work has to be done on regulation, to make sure that things are put in check. We missed out on the social media regulation, and I think AI is slipping. I remember I was talking to a friend that, in the last about 8 years ago, previous elections, on 3 previous elections, there was no really that you don't need to have social media to to win an election that year. But right now, people are bringing campaign. People are building
Yeah.
community on Twitter. We saw what's happened in the last presidential election. Now there was a very big force on Twitter, and I see the same with AI. So I think there's a lot of work the government has to do on regulation to make sure that things are put in check. And yeah, so collaboration too with people that are in the space will also make sense to make sure that Nigerians' rights are protected worldwide, globally. Yeah, so I don't know if you have anything you want to chip in as we round up this, so that we can just call it a day.
Um, if I'm to say anything, is just if you have phobia or have this shyness away from I would say AI has come to stay. If you've heard it, I will say it again, and you still probably hear it from other people. So the best is just for us to like keep on with the trend, understand what is going on, try to keep learning all these AI tools, integrate it into your workflow, see how they can help you, and keep on learning.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So before we go, I wanted to, how do people that are watching this video and they want to connect with you, how do they connect with you? Can you drop your, email or social media handle, phone number, or any contact information that we can reach out to?
You can just do to follow up on LinkedIn. So drop my I can drop my email here. You can reach me through my email. Bamdele at Gmail. Bamdele Toluwap at gmail.com. I said that right. Hopefully.
All right. So Bamidele Toluwap at gmail.com. Yeah, that is it on the screen. Yeah, makes sense. Toluwap, nice to have you on the call. Thank you very much for the time you spent with us. And hopefully we can do this again and do this on a bigger scale. Peace.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.